nature. Animals in danger.
This month, we're taking a look at the smallest sea mammal in the world.
The sea otter.
Sea otters live in the North Pacific Ocean. There used to be hundreds of thousands of sea otters, but almost all of them were hunted and killed for their fur. The sea otter was nearly extinct, and only 1,000 to 2,000 were left. 100 years ago, hunting sea otters was banned. Now, there are more than 100,000. Read these facts about the sea otter.
Okay, so in first paragraph, he's telling us that the sea otters are some kinds of mammals. They live in the North Pacific Ocean, but there used to be hundreds of thousands of sea otters. But now there are very small numbers of them. There were hundreds of thousands, but people started hunting and killing them. Why do people kill them? For their fur. In the next paragraph, we're gonna see why the people kill them for their fur. What is special about their fur in order to be killed for it? So the sea otter was nearly extinct, and after there were hundreds of thousands, there were 1,000 to 2,000 only. So they banned the government, they banned hunting the sea otters. They didn't allow anybody to hunt them. So now the number started to increase again. There are more than 100,000 of them. So why do people hunt sea otters? For their fur. Yeah. The underlined word extinct means what? The animals or plants having no living. They will maybe do not live any more in the coming years. Listen.
Sea otters live near rocky coasts of the North Pacific and stay about 1 kilometer from the shore. They do not have dens on land, and they can spend their entire lives in water. They sleep on the sea and eat there too. The sea otter has thicker fur than any other animal. The outer fur is waterproof. The soft fur underneath stays dry and protects the otter from the cold water. Otters are between 1 meter and 1.5 meters long and weigh from 20 kilograms to 40 kilograms. The females are smaller than the males. The otter's back feet are fully webbed and they can swim well underwater.
So sea otters, they live near rocky coast. So here in this picture, you can see the background, it is a rocky coast, okay, in order to make it closer to your minds. So they live near the rocky coasts. Here's the rocky coast of the North Pacific Ocean. They stay about 1 kilometer from the shore. They stay about 1 kilometer away from the shore, okay? They do not have dens on land, unlike whom? Unlike polar bears. Polar bears, they put their dens under the snowdrifts. And they can spend their entire lives in the water. They have no problem. They spend all their lives under the water. They sleep, they eat, they produce everything inside, deep under the water. The sea otter has thicker fur than any other animal. So people kill them because their fur is very special. It is very thick. It is thicker than any other animal's fur. He's talking here about the layers of its fur. The outer fur, which we can see, it is waterproof. It means it does not allow water to pass through. So the fur which is under will stay, of course, dry, and will not feel cold. It will not feel cold, and it protects the otter from the cold water. Now, what about their sizes? Otters are between 1 meter and 1.5 meters long and weigh from 20 to 40 kilograms. So this is for the male sea otters. What about the females? The females are smaller. They are less than these numbers. The otter's back feet are fully webbed, unlike whom also? Unlike the polar bears, we said that their feet were partly webbed, but for the otters, their feet are fully webbed and they can swim well underwater. The first question, what makes sea otters' fur special? Its thickness, because it is thicker than the fur of any other animal. Compare between the male and female sea otter according to the weight only, the weight. The male sea otter weighs from 20 to 40 kilograms, but the female weighs